its heyday, the East Texas oil field was both a godsend to some and bedeviling to others. It was a time of black gold and glory, in the midst of suffering and a ravaging national depression. Much like a marriage, for better or for worse, oil has been and still is the lifeblood of our nation. This young country's simple journey from an agricultural economy to the most powerful nation in the world was carried out in no small part by our large, producible, and very accessible supplies of hydrocarbons, including oil, coal, and natural gas. To date, over 5 billion barrels of oil have been extracted from this mother lode of mainland oil fields. It's a well-known belief by historians that the oil from East Texas had a profound and lasting effect on America's war with the Axis powers during World War II.
The war clouds developed in Europe in the late 30s. Rumors of war. Pearl Harbor occurred. The American oil industry is called upon to fuel the war effort in Europe.
And many of the veterans will tell you that the fuel was what won the war for them because the enemies did not have them.
95% of the petroleum that was going to Europe during the Second World War was being shipped on tankers around the Floridian Peninsula. And sadly, of course, the Germans were sinking many of those tankers. And so Secretary of State Harold Ickes proposed an overland pipeline.
The Big Inch was the largest pipeline ever laid at the time. It was a 24-inch pipeline, and it ran from this East Texas oil field to the refineries in the east to be transported overseas for our boys during World War II. But while these men were building this Big Inch, they went over 8 mountain ranges and under 30 rivers and hundreds of lesser streams, and they did that in 11 months and 16 days.
It was done by the spirit and the indomitable determination of the Texas oil people and the patriotism of them, and it got done.
H.L. Hunt said, to paraphrase Lord Acton in World War II, that the Allies floated to victory on a sea of East Texas crude. And so we're proud of our contribution to the war effort. And
many speculate that without the massive East Texas oil reserves that were used during the war, that the American industrial war machine that powered our allies to victory may have failed to succeed.